Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurrect Autos HQ. Today guys, it's Monday morning. I'm back from a lovely weekend with the family. It was really nice and relaxing. Yeah, we got to see all the Christmas stuff down there in Brighton, which was really nice. So yeah, I hope you had a good weekend as well, guys. And yeah, it was a really nice one, just to get away from it all. Just a really nice break from the norm just before the mad rush for Christmas. But yeah, that's that done. We've got a lot going on today. Like seriously, just not got enough time in the day. Again, I know it's going to run out. It's just, you know, it's just one of them things. I've had to move my racking on the back wall over here. I've moved it over to here because you can see in the corner we have now a heat source for the lockup. Yeah, so that should do us now. We ain't got to worry about any the electric heaters, which is just killing the electric. That is, once it's all set up as well, it's a continuous free heat source because the timber's not going to cost me anything. It's got tons of it at the back that I could just help myself and I'll never get through it. And it will just keep coming as well. It's not just one load. The load just keep coming. So yeah, that's that. I've got an update on the Fiesta, the blue one as well. I've got an update on the injectors and I'll let you know what's going on with that in a second. Obviously I've got parts all over the floor, so I've got no space in the middle. So I need to get those parts back on the racking. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, we can push the GTI inside and we could do the bumper and carry on with that. So I'm just going to see what I could get done today, just to see how the day goes, and hopefully put you know a lot of content out for you guys today. So I'm a little bit still a little bit at weekend mode because obviously it's only Monday and I come back yesterday, so I'm like, oh, okay, let's do this. But yeah, I'll get into it. Get back on it. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's an update. Let's get into it. I'll spin you around. Let's do this. Right, so guys, yeah, just quickly about this. This is what I was saying. This racking was over on that back wall with all of my parts, and you know, this is the only area where I can get the flue out the wall and then up on the outside, because there's solar panels on the roof. I think I explained before. There's solar panels on the roof, and it ends about here. And I can't have the flue over where the solar panels will be. So I can't have the flue that side because the solar panels are above. So I've got this is the only place you can have it. Can't have it on the back wall on the other side because there's no access to that other side of that back wall. Obviously can't have it to this wall because that's adjoining workshop. Can't have it to the other side because that's joining. And obviously I can't have it along here because it's solar panels. So this is it. So this is why it's over here. This is why I've had to move it all around. But I know it's a little bit of a pain at the minute for me to sort of, you know, sort this out. But once it's set up and sorted, I can then just leave it and then just keep feeding it in the morning. I have to get some rope for this door here. What you do, you stick this like, I think it's like asbestos heat resistant rope. You put on a door. I'm no expert when it comes to these. I've never had a hot stove. I've never had a burner like this before. Never in my life. So I don't know. I'm just looking into it basically. So yeah, so the rope goes in there and it sticks inside this door. And then when you close it, obviously it keeps the heat, keeps the smoke in and up the chimney. But I've got to go sort of from here and then go an angle, bang, straight out like that, an angle, and then up. From the outside, so still a little bit of messing around to do, but I think I've kind of put it in the right place. And like I said to you, I've got like a wood storage underneath now. I can put all my wood underneath there, chop it all up, put it all underneath, and then it will dry it all out. Yeah, so that's where it is. So yeah, that should do us a heat source now. So that's better. That's good. But I've obviously got to get all my parts that are all over the floor down there. I've got to get them all back on the rackings and sorted all out. But I honestly didn't realise how many rad packs and aircon rads I've got. I've got so many for the Fiesta. Yeah, it's unbelievable. So it just shows you that they just get they just get buried and you don't see them, and then all of a sudden, when you do something like this, they all come out and then you got everything. I've even got leftover curtain airbags for the Fiesta. Look, curtain airbags, because basically I was getting airbag kits and they was giving me bits and pieces that go with the kits. Well, I'm not going to get rid of them. I don't want to sell them just in case I ever need them. So yeah, like bits of wire. I always keep bits of wire and stuff because you never know. You see these plugs like that plug. You just never know if you're ever gonna need it. So, and it's nice to have a bit of wire as well, spare wire. Just I don't know. Just I'm becoming a bit of a hoarder, to be honest with you. Starting not to let things go. But anyway, look at the trims that go underneath in that. These are the underneath the rad pack for the Fiesta, and the different types as well. I've got like 4 or 5 of them there. Just yeah, just parts everywhere. Yeah, so yeah, I've got to pull that back on up there anyway. So that's that. I'll crack on with that, and then hopefully we can get the GTI in a little bit later. I don't know if we're gonna have time, but we'll see. So yeah, so let's get into a quick update with this. So we sent off the injectors. We've sent off the 4 injectors to get bench tested. The mechanic at the end actually got the results for Saturday, but obviously I weren't here, so I've only just got them come back this morning. I've spoke to him, and 2 of the injectors are good. The other 2 are faulty. So there is no fuel they're not working correctly. So there's no fuel being sprayed from the injector into the engine. So yeah, I'm hoping that's going to be it. And you know, I've looked into it, and the owner's looked into it. Davey's looked into it as well. And even if 1 injector fails on this engine, the engine will not run, because it's done with fuel pressure, and the fuel pressure needs to be there for all 4 injectors for the engine to run. So, is that going to be the issue? Is that going to be the problem? It's definitely part of the problem. Whether or not it's the whole problem, I don't know. I've been getting a lot of messages and people saying to me, "Oh, there's definitely a pipe that's been crinked and pushed underneath from doing the repair." Well, that was one of the first things I ever checked, to be honest with you guys. And yeah, you can definitely rule that out, because I've checked all these pipes up here. This one here is obviously the fuel inlet for the tank. And the fuel lines are here. So you got 2 for the brake system, and you got 2 for the fuel line. These 2 thicker ones here, the fuel lines, and I've checked probably 2 or 3 times now, going from the tank all the way back to the front, to see if anything's been squashed or anything's been nicked or anything like that at all, and they're absolutely fine. Yeah, so that's not the issue, guys. Honestly, I know you've been messaging him, and you've been messaging me, and it ain't the issue. It ain't. And I'll tell you another reason why I know that is because we put a pump. We took one of the fuel lines out of the filter housing. We put a pump with a pipe into that fuel line by the filter, and we pulled fuel from the tank through the pump to that filter, and it was coming through absolutely fine with no bubbles. Because obviously we had to bleed it. We had to purge the actual system to bring the fuel back to the filter. So I know for a fact that there's no issues with these lines, and I've checked them 2, 3 times. I've checked them all over, and there's honestly no damage here. Honestly, there's nothing at all that's happened underneath here. I've checked. So yeah, we can definitely rule that out. So Yeah, now we've bench tested the actual injectors. We know that there's two of them are faulty, and we're going to get those back today, hopefully. And then tomorrow's video, well, it'll probably be Wednesday's video, the midweek one. I'm going to put them in, and then we have to reprogram them. We have to reset them back into the car, and yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed on Wednesday, that's going to be it. So yeah, that's where we are with it at the minute. It's definitely a fuel issue. It definitely is, because it feels like, you know, it's so two injectors are injecting fuel, but all four needs to inject for the fuel pressure to be there for the engine to run. And I think that's where our issue is. So yeah, they're just bloody expensive injectors. I couldn't believe like the prices of them. But yeah, I've managed to pick up a couple for the owner, Dave. I think they're £150 each from eBay. It's a local place to us, and I'll go and pick them up, and then we'll get those in. We'll get the other two. We'll get the four back, but we'll get the two that actually work. We'll get those back and get those in as well. And yeah, I'll let you know. We'll do one on a video on Wednesday, guys, and I'll let you know what's going on. So there we are for the minute. If I'm able to get cut the flue through here, I'll set it up, and you'll see me doing that. You know, cutting the hole through the wall, and we'll get this set up to see if we can get this. Get this heat source at least in the place and that sort of stuff. So I just don't know if they're long enough, these pipes. I might have to get a longer pipe. I don't know. I'll have to see. Yeah. So that's going to be it for that. I'll come back to you in a sec, guys. When all this is gone, and hopefully we can carry on. I need to go and get the bumper for that one as well. Apparently that bumper's being ready today as well. So we might be cracking on with that rather than the GTI. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, guys, let's do this. Right, guys, there we go. So that's all my bits and pieces, my parts back on the racking. And as you can see, I've sort of tried to organise it into certain things. You know, you've got water rads and there, fans there, aircon rads over this side. But yeah, that's just you know, and it just shows you what you gather and sort of end up keeping for bits and pieces and parts. Just, you know, I'm not going to throw anything that's decent. So yeah, got a brand new set of headlights up. Well, not brand new, but second-hand pair of headlights here. All the tabs are okay. LEDs as well. Daytime running lights. Boxes and stuff. It's just, yeah, just parts everywhere. So, but that's all done. That's all organised, so that we can sort of get this now. Yeah, get this heating system into the workshop. But you know, I think January, February is going to be cold, so it's definitely worth doing now. And yeah, get it all set ready. But for now, I'm going to leave that for now. I'll come back to that if I've got time to sort this out. I might have time to core hole. I don't know at the minute. We'll see. But for now, let's crack on with this GTI. Need to get the bumper off, get all the trims sorted out, get all the spotlights, all the trims and all the pieces back on this bumper. And then, yeah, fit it back on and just carry on with this car now. So it's in the middle here because obviously, you know, I've got these two cars sitting in these two areas. So I thought, you know what, just put it in here and we can crack on for now doing this. So yeah, I'll set you up, guys. Let's crack on. Right, so guys, as you just saw there, took the bumper off and I'm starting to do the trims and all the bits and pieces that go on this bumper. And already I found a couple of issues. The first issue is there should be some black triangle trims that go here, and I don't think I've got them. The next issue is this grille here should have gone first, and then the two sides gone into the front central one. So, yep, I've just put that on both sides, and it's got to come back off. So it's just, yeah, proper pain. But it's just one of them things where you're just not used to. You're just not used to the way it goes, you know, and that's just what it is at the end of the day. So, yeah, I'll have to set you up. Let's get it all back off. Let's fit it the right way around. And then, yeah, that should be job done. But I'll have to look into these triangle pieces here. And have a look to see what, you know. I'm hoping that it's just going to be the same sort of material as this grille, rather than needing to be painted. That's what I'm hoping. I can't see as if they'll put a little, I don't know. I'll have to look into it and see what I can find. I'll have to see if I can find a picture on Google or go to eBay, find the same car, and then just see if, you know, if that little piece, that triangle pieces is painted. If they are, I'll have to get them painted. What a joke! But again, it's just one of them things where you're just not used to. You're just not used to doing this type of bumper, this type of car, and these type of issues occur. Yeah, seem to do things twice, if not 3 times sometimes. But never mind, just got to crack on. Let me set you up, guys. Let me take this all apart. At least try and get some of that. I'm hoping, actually saying that, I'm hoping that that piece hasn't got to go first, then that grille, and then all that goes on top of it. Oh, I don't know now, because that feels like it has to go. There's a gap here that goes underneath. Oh, I bet you that goes first. What a nightmare. They definitely didn't. Oh, actually, have I got a piece of trim? Have I got a piece here? That come off the bumper. It's there, look. It's there, look. There it is. That's the piece I'm talking about. And yes, it's the same colour as the bumper. Oh, God. Bloody typical, isn't it? Look, little piece of triangle I've missed. It just shows you, doesn't it? Bloody hell. I'm not using that. It's busted to hell. Look, it's all crap and horrible. It's quite thick, this piece. But at least I've got part number. Look. At least I've got part number. I can't believe that's got to be painted. What a nightmare. Oh, my God. Well, that was a complete foul, I've got to be honest. There's the other piece there. I've not even got the other piece. But yeah, that's what it is. You absolute dickhead, Mark, I tell you. But it's just not used to it, are you? Poxy bloody pieces. Okay, let me see if I can find some of these, get them painted. We'll have to abort and stop what I'm doing, because this piece definitely goes underneath. This goes first, and then that whole surround goes on top of it to hold it in place. It's got a clip there, don't get me wrong, and a clip on the other side, but what a nightmare. Okay. That was a complete foul. So there's no point carrying on. You can't do it. So I'm gonna oh my God. Okay. I'm going to leave it there for a sec. Let me see if I can source a couple of pieces. You never know, I might get them off eBay. Same colour. I very much doubt it. But let me see if I can find, guys. I'll come back to you in a second, and I'll let you know what's going on. All right, okay, guys. What a nightmare. So yeah, these plastic covers that go over them, that definitely goes underneath. I need to. This is what I should have done first, and obviously, yeah. Just don't think, do you? I just makes me wonder now what else I'm missing. Really does. Anyway, I've ordered some of these, but these are really weird because if you look on the edges of it, it's like plastic, it's really strange. This has not been painted. These are standard. Look, you see like that there around the edge, like glass, but it's not. It's like it gives you the effect of it, but it's not. It's like a plastic resin stuff over the top of this, and they all come black. There is no colour change, and there is no painting them. You don't paint this. It stays like that. And it's like it's been covered with a see-through coating. It's really strange. I think it's because it's something to do with these lights. Obviously, because the lights are plastic, and it's got the same sort of material as the light. You know what I mean, like a plasticky type. So that goes in there. Yeah, that must be what it is. It's the same stuff as that spotlight plastic, and that goes in there. So this is what we need. I've just ordered a pair, and they should be coming in within the next week. It's another. In hindsight, I should have started this. I should have done this, week back, 2 weeks back, or whatever. Because I was waiting on the grill, and now I'm waiting on these. So, yeah. Just the way it goes. That's just the way it happens. This is what happens, guys. You just got to get on with it. So I'm going to leave this for now. I'm going to probably put it back on the car for now, just so that it's in place. And I'll leave it as it is, and then we'll come back to it once I'll get these plastic things on, and then that should be it. I have got to get an underneath tray as well, I believe. So I've got to get that. So I'll get that. Hopefully the underneath tray, that'll be it, and there won't be anything else needed to finish this off. But we've just got to wait. That's all we can do. So we'll just have to wait for the parts, and then we'll crack on once they turn up. In the meantime, I want to crack on with this and get this flue through the wall. So I've got a core bit. This takes me back to when I was doing the building work. So yeah, I've got a core bit. We're going to core a hole through the wall, and then we're going to pass the pipe through for the flue to go outwards. Yeah, the owner didn't want it going through the roof at all, so which is fair enough. Let's take it through the wall, and it's for me that's a lot easier, to be honest with you, because I ain't got to do any repairs to the roof, or I haven't got to watertight it. Do you know what I mean? Straight out there. So let me set you up. I have got to go and get some rope, but I can get the rope later on. Let's just get this flue through the wall first. So let me set you up. Let's get that done, and yeah, I'll show you me getting on with that. So let's do this. Right, guys, it just seems like nothing's working out today, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, this drill that I've just borrowed for the owner of the place, it's not doing it. it's not the right drill, it's not nothing. So I'll have to I've got a proper decent one at home. I'll have to bring that in tomorrow morning, and I'll use that to go through, because his one is, yeah, it's not really for it, guys. It's like this one's more of a metal cut, like metal drilling one. Do you know, like HSS high-speed drill bits for this rather than coring out wall. We're supposed to use a proper core drill, but you know, it's not something that we do all the time. It's not something I do all the time, so I don't really want to go out and buy one. It's just I need to get you know, a good enough drill to do it. I'll do it, no problem, with the with another drill. So yeah, today I even went in the wrong place. Look, I started to go to further up. It's definitely not up there. It's definitely here now. And I'll show you quickly how I worked that out, where it was supposed to be. So I put this collar 45 on there, so that's where it's going to sit, and then I put a pipe on top of that, followed the angle up, and that top, this point here is obviously the top of the pipe, so as it comes up, I did that, and then when I put that on there, so you can see it's going to go through like that. Yeah, so there we go. That's how I worked out the angle for the hole. I don't know where I was doing up there for. Bloody hell, look how high that is. No way it would have fit. So, yeah, today, it's been a bit of a nightmare. Polo's got a bit wrong. I haven't got nothing for the parts for the other one. So, yeah, guys, it just happens. Sometimes it just happens. But I just wanted to, you know, show you, document what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and, you know, what's happening with everything that I do on a daily basis, really. So there we go. So, but tomorrow, guys, we are definitely going to get this done. Tomorrow, I've got the injectors coming back today, the 4 injectors coming back today. 2 of them are okay, 2 of them are not. So, yeah, so we'll have that ready for Wednesday's upload on this one, hopefully. And then we can get this up and running. But, yeah, that's it. That's just the way it is sometimes. Things don't always go to plan, and today nothing's gone to plan. But you have to laugh about these things, guys, because it's just one of them things. That's going to be the end of today's video. A little bit boring, but again, you know, just showing you what I have to deal with when sort of doing this on your own and trying to grow. Yeah, something successful is, there's always ups and downs. It just, you have to go with it and you have to adapt, or you go and find a normal job and work for someone else for the rest of what you do. But that's not me anymore, unfortunately. Anyway, that's enough waffling, guys. Really appreciate the support. Don't forget the video, filling out, thumbs up. I know it's going to be a bit of a crappy video, but yeah, thanks for the support, guys. And I'll see you on the next one.